everybody, how are you doing today? I am doing very well, thank you. Let's just start off and be honest. I have to apologise if this video is not up to my usual standard. I've had a little bit of a game with it this week. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I put a little apology for this video being late. Quite upset about it because I think it's the first time in 2 years a video has ever gone up late. But because of the time difference, now I'm in the UK, the time that I put it up is 3 a.m. On a Saturday, like a Sunday morning, when it used to be 12 on a Sunday. So I had a little bit extra time on the weekend to get the videos done, whereas now I have to make sure like I can squeeze it into my week, which is fine. But having said all that, every device I owned was either corrupting or just not working this week. So I do apologize that this video is a little bit later than normal. I actually asked my husband, I said, is like Mercury in retrograde or something, because none of my devices are working. And I've heard people say before that's one of the reasons why. Anyway, here we are. I do apologize for the quality as well of this video. It's not framed correctly either. We had some problems, but it's okay. And also the reflection from the light that I have above with this paint just does not work. You'll see when the paint dries, it dries with like almost like a shimmery gloss to it, which I didn't realize at the time, but it just doesn't work with the light that I have. So I do apologize about this video. I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. I'm going to stop moaning now. So today's video is inspired by a lovely artist that I found recently. Beautiful artist called Helen Dardick. Please go and look at her work. I will link it in the description below. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm sure that you've probably seen it before. I think she's been around a long time. She's been doing this style of illustration for a long time. I definitely have seen her work before, but I came across it again recently and just thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I felt totally and utterly inspired to do this kind of style of painting. I would describe her style as very whimsical and vibrant, very playful and folksy. That's actually how she describes it herself, is like folksy and playful, and just kind of everything. There's just everything on the page. Every little gap that you see is filled with color or flowers or anything like magical. It's just such a lovely style of work and so unique. So I just felt super inspired by Helen's work, and yeah, so her work reminded me of Alice in Wonderland. I thought it was very colourful and lots of flowers, and it reminded me of Alice in Wonderland, and I could just imagine the caterpillar just sitting amongst some of her paintings. So that is exactly what I've done today. I have taken the inspiration from Helen and the character, the caterpillar, from Alice in Wonderland. I've just combined the two, and this is what I'm doing today. I'm using my Kudetake paints. They're a firm favourite of mine ever since I bought them in Japan. I absolutely love them. I will always recommend these paints. They're kind of they're not watercolor. They are watercolor, but they're not watercolor because of the binding agent that's used. So they're a slightly different style of paint, but I really like them. I think that's why they dry with this kind of shine to them, because of the binding agent that's used in them. But I absolutely love this palette. It has such an array of colours and a variety of colours to use, and it just seemed perfect. I have seen her use this as well, which is why I picked it up. She does have like little videos on her Instagram of her painting live, so that's where I picked up I decided to use this paint. But yeah, I love the way this turned out. It was so fun for me. I actually think I need to tone it down a little bit. I really liked the caterpillar before I put all the swirly swirls all over him, because now he's kind of faded into the flowers in the background. And at further inspection, I did notice that Helen's, the faces that she does tend to be white, which would make them obviously stand out from all the patterns and flowers and colours in the background, and I didn't pick up on that until I'd finished this painting. So I do wish that the caterpillar had been a little bit more plain looking, and just so that they stood out a little bit more, but still. So you might see as well, I did go back and add some white. I added the white in the antennae, and I added it in the smoke as well, just to make that stand out a little bit more. But it was kind of tricky to go into the back of the picture and add details afterwards. I found it quite tricky to be neat in that aspect. It was really difficult, but I actually really love it, and I would love to do some more paintings in this style. It's great for inspiration, it's great for getting your hands moving, it's great for like playing with like all different colors and testing different paints as well. I just absolutely loved it. So if you've got your sketchbook today or your watercolors out, I definitely recommend having a go at this style of illustration. It was so much fun. So thank you, Helen, for the inspiration. And yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the delay, but I will see you next Sunday with a brand new video. Take care, everybody. Bye.